My name's Reverend Chulu from the United Church of Zambia Synod Mission and Evangelism Department. The office is based in Ndola, in Itawa, and we are responsible as a department for the mission and evangelism work in the United Church of Zambia. And when we talk about mission, it's a comprehensive approach. It's to do with the sharing of the gospel, but also to meet the social needs of the people. And basically that's what we do. We are also responsible to develop the annual themes and lectionary of the church, so that the church is guided in the Christian calendar on what we ought to focus on as a church and drive the process of mission. I want to indicate that 2022 has been a very good year, especially after the guidelines on COVID-19 were relaxed a bit, because our mission mostly is involved around the gathering of the people in their physical presence and interacting. And COVID has been such a huge challenge for us to do mission, especially for the youth, the men, and the women. But beyond that, I want to indicate that there are a few scores that have been made this year, 2022. We've had successful planning meetings at committee level, at synod level, and we have also done a mission audit in the various presbyteries where we have gone to assess the work that the church is engaged in as far as mission and evangelism is concerned, where in some places we have received information that the church has gone out even to assist the communities. I have a case in point, for example, in Lusaka, where the women are building a mother's shelter at a clinic in Kafue, and that is very, very important as far as our mission is concerned. Beyond that, we've had successful men's and women's conferences. For the women, it was in Solwezi, and the men, it was in Luapula, in Mansa. And because of such gatherings, as I'm sure for the men, it was a good opportunity to contribute to Luapula Presbytery by raising funds to procure a boat, which was going to be used as water transport and an investment for the presbytery. And this is a step in a good direction. I hope we can do more and more for many other presbyteries. Community Bible study has continued to grow under Christian training, and so far I'm gladly able to report that from the assessment and the records that David Henderson has in America, is visiting with us right now here in Zambia. The United Church of Zambia globally is leading as far as community Bible study is concerned. The numbers have continued to soar, and the participation has continued to increase. And even America itself actually is trailing behind Zambia, and this is very, very commendable. And we can only encourage our leaders, our city's conveners, our bishops, and indeed all the ministers and church workers, as it were, and the laity to embrace the systematic, in-depth Bible study approach that the UCZ has partnered with community Bible study. Of course, during the period under review, not every activity was achieved due to, I think, the time factor, but also the element of resources. Because after the COVID-19 guidelines relaxation, I think the timing was a little bit short for us to undertake all the activities. And this saw the Symposium for Church Workers being postponed to next year. The Church Workers Spouses Conference also being postponed to next year. These activities did not take place. Of course, we also had a successful musical festivals involving the praise teams and the choirs. And again, there are lessons there that need to be learned, that we need to undertake serious music clinics and workshops next year. And also, whenever the musical festivals are called, we need also to establish the objective or the goals that we want to achieve. For example, after having an evaluation meeting with the leaders, one of the things we need to focus on is each particular festival should have a goal. For example, if we are targeting to adjudicate and improve on our vocals, then that particular festival will be purely vocals. And then if we want to interpret the theme and the theology of a particular compulsory song, then again, we'll focus that festival only to that item. And then if we're dealing with how creative and authentic we are as African Christians, then again, that will be the theme. So every time we have future festivals, I think there will be need to consider the objectives. And I also want to mention here that I think in the area of musical festivals, there will be need to retrain our musical directors so that they can have a basic understanding of the concept of music from recognized academic institutions, and also encourage the ministers and the church workers who are interested in this area to also seek further training so that we continue to improve our music in the United Church of Zambia. And when we talk about music, let's not limit it to the praise and the choir. We are talking about the hymnal, hymnology. We need also to invest in that regard and know as many songs that we can.